There we go. And you're going to put this part on your leg, like that. And then you can sit all nice and comfy like this. Alright. Cool, so what I think we're going to take a look at first is the different parts of the guitar. Alright. All good with that? Alright. So right, I'll hold my guitar like this. You see this part of the guitar? That's the head of the guitar. What part do you think this will be?
I don't know.
This would be the neck of the guitar. Alright. So that's why I'm holding it like this. So we've got the head, and this will be the body of the guitar. Alright. Cool. So just a few little things in between there. So these twisty things up here, that's what we tighten and loosen the strings with. So that's what we tune the guitar with. Right. So if we turn it, the string will go tight, and so these are tuners. Alright. We tune the guitar with them. Okay. And then these are guitar strings. That's what we play on the guitar. That's what the sound makes the sound. And the last part we're going to look at, well, two more. You see this thing at the back? It's a wooden piece over there. That's called a bridge. Alright. That's what holds the strings onto the guitar's body. Okay. And see these little metal things going across there? That's what we push the strings down onto. Alright. Those are called frets. Easy way to remember them, they rhyme with fret. Alright. Okay. It's a very long neck. I don't think my neck is that long. And then this was the, what is this whole part of us?
Body.
The body. There we go. Alright. And do you remember what this was called down here? It was the bridge of the guitar. Okay. And last thing, these little metal things going across. The drum with thread. It's a bit hard to say sometimes. So those are called frets. Okay. Cool. So you can hold it so it sits nicely. And we can sit and wiggle around in the guitars and then it'll fall off. Alright. So now, can you hold your left hand up like this? That hand over there. Okay. So remember how we counted our fingers? Now we're going to count our frets. Okay. So when we're playing, when we're pushing the string down, we don't push on the metal piece because that doesn't make a nice sound. Doesn't really sound like much, hey? But what we're going to do is we're going to go in between there. You see I'm going in between those two things over there. And we're going to do that. Then it makes a sound. Hear that? So we don't push on the fret because that doesn't sound like much, hey? We're going to go in between. Right. Move up to the next one. There we go. 2, then 3, and 4. Cool. Those are all we're going to need for now. Cool. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. All good so far? All making sense? Sort of? Yes, no, maybe? Alright, awesome. So last thing we're going to count is we have to count our guitar strings. Okay. Now when we're counting our guitar strings, we always start, you see that thin see-through one at the bottom? That thin one at the bottom? We're always going to start from the thin one. We're going to count up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Will you please do that with me? So you can use your other hand and you just point to the string. Right. Yeah, you can sit with the guitar like that. It's fine. So take that hand and we're going to point to the strings. Okay. Let's go to the thin one. Right at the bottom. So down, down. There we go. So that's number 1. We're going to go 1 up. So that's 1, 2. Then we're going to go to the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Cool. It's a lot to take in, man. It's a lot of stuff. But you'll get so used to it, it'll just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Cool, so what we're going to do now is we're going to count our strings, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to go to string number 4. Okay. So do that with me. So 1, 2, next one, up, 2, 3, 4. So 1 down, there, no, up. There we go, that string, alright. And we're going to go to fret number 2, alright. So you're going to move 1 back, like that. So I want you to try and move both your fingers into that little space. And then make sure your other fingers are up.
Ты зажимай их прям, Мил. Зажимай их.
There we go, that's fine. So just move your fingers up. So 1 up. Right, so she just has to turn her hand a little bit. Is it okay if I just move her fingers into place? I did sanitize my hands enough. Right, so this one you're going to put on this thick string over here, but you need to turn your wrist a bit. Okay, so just move your wrist a bit down. Okay, and then put this finger over there. So you're going to go up, up, up. There we go. And then this one over there. So you're going to put it down over there. Right. But anything's flat. So what you need to do with your wrist is you just need to move it down like that. So you're going to, yeah, like that. And then we're not going to play the strings with this part of our finger. What we're going to do is we're going to lift it up like that. And we're going to push the strings on the tip of our finger. Okay. Alright, so what I want you to try to do is just go to that thin string at the bottom. So the thin string at the bottom. So this one over here. So just the one string. Oop, wrong one. There we go. So you need to move your hand a bit back so that it's in between. There we go. Now play that. Push the string down a little bit more. There we go. Now play. So the problem is she's not using the tips of her fingers. She's okay. Now you see it's making a sound. Awesome. Cool. Could you please open that door a little bit? What you need to do is I want you to take your other finger and put it in the next fret and do the same. So on the same string, there we go, and play that string. So play it one more time please, just that one. There we go. Push down a little bit harder. There we go, should be good now.
Well done.
There we go. So you see, if we're not pushing the string, it's not going to make a sound. It's going to go. But if we push it down, then it'll start making a sound.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Hier.
Hier kommen sie hoch.
Jesus.
And then we're going to do that same thing where we push it down a bit and then we go and play it. There we go. Sounds just a bit out of tune. And then what I want you to do now is I want you to keep your first finger down there. So just one string down, bring it down, like that. No, on the one, this one over here. And moving the fingers at first a little bit of a... Okay, so lift both your fingers off. I'm going to put that one back there. One up. There we go, just like that. And
Well
then we're going to
done.
move this one to the next one.
Умничка.
So up, up, up. Up one more. There we go. But you just have to make sure that you keep this finger back here. There we go. Awesome. Now can you please play that one for me? Alright. Cool. So you can also play from the top going down like this. Alright. So other way. Go like this. Or upwards too. Alright. Now what I want you to do is I want you to move both your fingers up. There we go. So one more up. And then your first finger, this one, goes one down. So this finger will be over there. Move it back over here. So move it this way. There we go. And then that one will be over there. Right, cool. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to push the strings down. We're going to. There we go. And what I want you to do next is we're just going to use one finger for this one. Alright. So we're going to go to the top string, the thickest string. And we're going to go to fret number 2. So yeah, so you're going to move it one back. There we go. And you're going to try to play this string, this string, this string, this string, and this string. Like. So from the top, other way.
Сверху, Мила. Нет, сверху так.
Alright. Comfortable doing that. Alright. Cool. Alright. So she's not really going to be able to practice them on that guitar. Alright, so what I want us to do next is let's take a break on the chords for now. So you can take your hand off, and what I want you to do is I want you to do this. So going down.
Сверху делай так. Понежнее чуть-чуть.
Alright, let's see if you can copy me. Alright, so I'm gonna go. There we go. And now. There we go. Alright, awesome. Okay. Are your fingers getting a little bit sore on this hand from pushing the strings down?
Пальчики болят?
Alright. Okay, cool. So we can put the guitar down for now. Just tap with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And now we're going to clap on 1 and 3. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You ready? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to clap on 1 and 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright.
Michael.
Смотри вон там.
А смотри это.
Это надо вон туда дышать. Посмотри вон барабаны, иди постучи.
А это слишком громко?
Ну да. Смотри, вот еще. Кам.
Мама, косточек. Ща. Ща.
Все, пойдем вниз. Иди.
Барабан.
Что только нету.
Барабан.
Пойдем вон туда сходим. Обойдем. Иди сюда. Ты где там?